My God, are we gonna be like our parents?
Not me. Ever. It's unavoidable. It just happens. What happens? When you grow up, your heart dies.
Who cares?
I care.
When I was a kid, being a teenager seemed so magical. I would watch movies and notice how teenagers were portrayed. They were larger than life. I couldn't wait to start high school, to have a sweet 16, to get my license. There was just something so mystical about being a teen. And now, as a 17-year-old who just graduated high school, I wonder why that is. I think it's because that time in your life is truly special. That's why there's so many stories centered around teenagers. Movies, shows, books. Being a teenager is unique. It's an experience that once you leave it, you'll never feel anything else like it. The 6 years from 13 to 18 are different. And it's not just because your body and your brain are literally changing. It's because it's when you come into the person you'll be for the rest of your life. Life feels different when you're 13, 16, 17. Different than it is when you're 26 or 33 or 52. The teen years are a transition from childhood into adulthood, yet you're not quite an adult, so you're stuck in this weird in-between. At the same time, you're mourning childhood, impatient for adulthood, but unable to live fully in either one. And the funny thing is, adults seem to forget what that was like. Being a teenager is living in a constant state of misunderstanding. Life seems so much more difficult because we're learning the world, people, ourselves for the first time, all while juggling school, jobs, and relationships. It feels like the whole world is on our shoulders because it kinda is. At 18, you're asked to choose a career, a college, all before you've even had enough time to understand yourself. You have to build the foundation of a life you've never even lived. And, like the epigraph in The Breakfast Club implies, adults seem to forget this feeling. The 4 years you experience in high school are special because it's the last place that everyone lives in the same world. You wake up at the same time, walk the same halls, carry the same fears, and then, suddenly, you all part ways, and never in your life will you belong to a place so completely again. One day you're 17, worrying about a math assignment and a history project that's due. Then you graduate, and your simple life splinters into thousands of little pieces all pointing different directions. And in the blink of an eye, you're 10 years older, and all the things you stressed about as a teenager feel so small. Possibility is replaced by responsibility. You have bills and meetings and expectations, and eventually, without knowing, you lose the carefree spirit you once had. There's a line in The Perks of Being a Wallflower where the protagonist, Charlie, states,
And there are people who forget what it's like to be 16 when they turn 17. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad.
And I think that encapsulates it all. Your teenage years are so short, yet detrimental, and eventually you'll forget about all of the things you deemed so important at 17. So cherish these moments that you're living in. The heartbreak, the happiness, the hardships, because you'll never get this time in your life back. Cherish your youth, your heart, your spirit, because one day you'll stop being a teenager, and you won't even notice it's happened.
Like, put it, oh,